Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I thought this was fake because we've had there's a few Madonna fan groups putting out a lot of fake news, all these articles about she's doing a new tour next year and a new album, and just a lot of just fake articles. I'm like, are they making fun of Madonna fans, or are they actually trying to fool Madonna fans? But there's a lot of fake news lately. When I saw they were doing Veronica Electronica on vinyl, I thought, well, that's just a nasty rumor, because obviously Electronica, it should be released digitally or at least on CD. Putting it on vinyl, it's just yeah, defeats the purpose. But apparently it's happening. It's coming out July 25. It's going to be silver vinyl. It's going to be pressed in a cover with pressed in silver, but the cover's going to be printed with a silver mylar finish. Apparently it's the same remix album that Madonna had envisioned back in 1998, but they didn't release, because this was the talk back in the day. Ray of Light did so well that they were going to do a remix album kind of like You Can Dance, which would have been almost 10 years later, so it would have been a nice 10-year tradition to do a remix album every 10 years, just like doing a greatest hits album. And it just didn't happen. I think that was partly because they did so many singles with remixes and remix singles of the Ray of Light songs. I think they felt that there really wasn't a need for the actual remix album now, that they'd sort of undermined the sort of want for the album with the re-releases. And there are a lot, the single releases, there are a lot of them remix releases and all that. But apparently it's got 8 tracks, which are newly edited versions of rare and unreleased club remixes from Ray of Light and the original demo of Gone, Gone, Gone. I'm not sure if I've even heard Gone, 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 because sometimes they give weird names to demos that have been around for years that we've all heard. So I don't know what that one is. But yeah, newly edited versions of rare and unreleased club remixes. So as in, they're not new remixes, they're edits of old remixes. So they've tweaked them a little bit, I guess, but that's about it. They're not actually new mixes, which is good, because I want it to sound like 1998. I don't want it to sound like today. So hopefully it'll all be gorgeous. But yeah, so this is happening apparently. I thought this was fake news. When I heard this, I thought it's not happening. Just like the Netflix documentary that apparently was released, and I hear it doesn't exist, and it was all just rumours and gossip. And we sort of know the TV series is happening, but there were rumours about that as well. There's a lot of fake rumours from a couple of sites, and I don't know what the point is. I guess they're just trying to get traffic as a Madonna channel, and since there's nothing happening at the moment, they're just making things up, which is not exactly going to make you a site that people return to, or a news sort of Madonna fan, sort of person that you go to or whatever, or trust. But yeah, so vinyl, and I'm like, really? Vinyl? And I'm a little bit annoyed because I'm not buying the vinyl. I don't collect vinyl. I don't have a turntable, and I wouldn't want to listen to vinyl anyway. It is inferior to CD and digital. It has its own sound, and I get that's why people like it, but that's because it's inferior. That's why they improved and why they created CDs and digital music. I know a lot of compression with digital files is actually not good, so CD is probably the best quality all up, but unfortunately because they're a disc and people are stupid, they're actually the thing that actually sells the least. So yeah, but I hope they release it in digital after they've sold all the vinyls, then do a digital release, because I do want to hear some of these mixes. But then I think, are these all the mixes that were already released on the singles that I already have of Ray of Light and Frozen and Power of Goodbye? Because all of the singles had remixes, and some of them had re-releases where they just released like 2 or 3 versions of the single, and each one had remixes on it. So I don't know how many mixes there are from the album, from the singles, and also just random releases that, I don't know, maybe this is really just collecting those up rather than releasing ones that weren't released, or producing new ones, because I haven't heard that they're producing any new ones that yeah, so I don't know, we'll see. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Veronica Electronica. I do have a sentimental, nostalgic attachment to that name, which I'm not going to go into, but Veronica. Veronica Electronica. That's the name of the character in the Frozen video, for those who don't know. And I just really wish they'd released this back in the day, because I think they're just going to stick a bunch of the singles that we've already got, all the mixes we've already got, on vinyl, rather than, I think they would have produced a few original ones for the album back then. I don't think we're to get that now, but we'll see. I'm going to look a bit more into it. I'm going to go. For free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of Veronica Electronica finally emerging